This is me and my grandmother.
On a table on the second floor of the set, no one in the audience will see this photo of Lee Edward Colston II's grandmother, but he knows she's there.
And that was important to me.
The play is actually dedicated to her, her
It's
words quoted on the first page.
be brave, baby. The world can handle it.
A theater major at Community College of Philadelphia, Lee's father encouraged him to follow his footsteps into a more stable career as a corrections officer. He did.
I was scared to disappoint my dad. I didn't know what else I could do, and there weren't really any pathways for me to find my way as an artist.
His time in corrections ended up shaping him in ways he never expected, and some of that is reflected in his play The First Deep Breath, a family drama making its West Coast premiere at the Geffen Playhouse. This is the first time Lee is also acting in the play, portraying a man returning home after being incarcerated. His character is fictional, but the impact the inmates had on Lee is very real.
I had the pleasure and a privilege to meet every single man I will write about as a writer and every single man I will play as an actor.
Some of the men became mentors. They recommended books for Lee to read. They prodded him about his writing, and all the while he listened to them and learned.
It's hard to hate people up close. It's hard to pass judgment on people up close.
There are many plots happening simultaneously in The First Deep Breath: death, dementia, denial, dysfunctional family dynamics. But at its core, Lee says it's a play about healing and about empathy.
If you're not able to find empathy for people who live in the same household as you, who share DNA with you, who look like you, how are you going to be able to find empathy and compassion for people who come from completely different walks of life than you do?
Every night when he takes the stage to portray the character he created, he realizes he has a huge responsibility to be what he calls an emotional astronaut, navigating the unknown corners of humanity.
I cannot ask an audience to do what I'm not willing to do first. And sometimes that requires really rigorous introspection.
Deep soul searching that starts with taking a collective deep breath.